and I'm probably the most stylish person in the world. That's a joke. I'm not the most stylish person in the world. I mean, I like tweed jackets. It's really not that stylish. But if I was, I'd be carrying the BlackBerry Style 9670 with Sprint. It's available as of Sunday, October 31st for $99.99 at Sprint retail stores after mail-in rebate. And it's Research in Motion's second attempt at the clamshell form factor after the BlackBerry Pearl 8220 and 8230. So, some new upgrades here. It's received good reviews thus far. Full QWERTY keyboard. It seems to be, as of right now at least, more well-received than the BlackBerry Pearl Flip. Is that true? Is it an improvement? We're going to check it out in the unboxing. Okay, here's the BlackBerry Style with Sprint. As I said, it's coming Sunday, October 31st. Steel gray and violet of some sort, purple. I can't remember, it's like smoky violet or whatever the marketing name is, but purple and gray. To recap a little bit on the specs, it has a 2.7-inch internal display and an external display as well. The internal one, 360 by 400 pixels and 65,000 colors. Now that said, it's a smaller display, so it'll be interesting to see if the color's a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more bright. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Here's the box, very similar in size to the Torch 9800, the Pearl, the new Pearl 3G, so it seems like they're going to this smaller box across the board. So let's take a look here. The box includes a smartphone, standard lithium-ion battery, that's good, travel charger, sync cable, stereo headset, micro SD memory card, and of course your instruction manuals on the back. You see Style 9670 smartphone, nice marketing picture, and some of the features, 5 megapixel camera, flip design, optical trackpad, of course a full QWERTY keyboard. Nothing else really on the box outside of the barcodes. Let's take a look. And there it is. And I'm having trouble getting it out. There we go. Here it is, the BlackBerry Style 9670. Special thanks to our friends at Sprint for hooking us up with a review unit. Let's remove these stickers so we can get a better look at the device. Now it feels like the battery is already in this, and as I've said before, Sprint's a CDMA carrier, so the PR people have to activate these prior to sending them out to us, so not uncommon there. So let's continue unboxing, and you'll see typical BlackBerry stuff, micro USB data cable. We'll take it out, even though I'm sure you've seen this cable a million times. Typical micro USB cable, some earphones, BlackBerry stereo headset. It's not the premium stereo headset, but it's the it's a tight bag. And there that is, with a nice little, if you can see it, the camera will focus in on it. Nice little BlackBerry icon there, and then of course this is what the headphones look like. So pretty unique there. And of course, Research in Motion's new AC adapter module. Again, I'm sure you've seen a couple of times if you watch the unboxing videos of any of the recent BlackBerries like the Pearl 3G and the Torch. AC adapter module with the USB input on the right side. Having all kinds of issues unboxing this stuff today. There we go. You can see there. BlackBerry user tools on a mini CD there, and BlackBerry Style getting started guide with Sprint. All you need to know to get going with your BlackBerry Style smartphone. You got the green light. That's extra cool. And I'm telling you, this right here is what's going to sell significantly. It's going to push this device much more than the Pearl Flip, is the fact that it has a full QWERTY keyboard. That was one thing that pushed prosumers and small business users and even medium-sized business users away on the Pearl Flip, was the SureType keyboard. This has a full QWERTY keyboard along with RIM's new trackpad. Let's have a look at the device. Overall, feels good in the hand. There was some initial speculation that when this device came out, some concerns with the size, with how, it's kind of short and fat. Not the case. Actually feels good in the hand. On the left side, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, or headset jack rather, micro USB charging port, micro SD card slot, which we'll take a look at that in just a minute. 5 megapixel camera with a flash on the back, and then on the right side, volume rocker and a convenience key. So let's take a look. Actually, we're going to remove the battery cover to get to that micro SD card slot. As you can see, little icon for the micro SD card slot. I'm just curious to see what the size is of this card. It's hard to get out. 8 gigabytes, 8 gigabyte micro SD card, and it's class 2. Which I know sometimes when I do these unboxings, people come back and they say, what class is the micro SD card? It's class 2. And then, of course, your battery, 1150 milliamp battery. You know, it's interesting, it's not a 1500 milliamp battery. Smaller battery, and it's a CDMA BlackBerry. So, you know, CDMA typically consumes more power. So it'll be interesting to see in long-term tests how the battery life holds up. Anyway, nice screen on the outside. Some slight design changes to the analog clock, and of course it's running BlackBerry 6. So we'll see when we open it, you'll see the BlackBerry 6 interface. Second device to launch with BlackBerry 6 out of the box after the Torch 9800, and more to come by the end of the year on the Pearl 3G, the Bold 9650, 9700, and Curve 3G. So you can see here, you know, interesting, it's the first non-touchscreen device to receive BlackBerry 6. And overall, you know, the camera's not, as I say all the time, the camera's not doing it justice. The screen is actually pretty vibrant and looks good on that front, probably because of the smaller size. But as I showed you a minute ago, full QWERTY keyboard, chrome accents, which on one hand is great, it looks nice. On the other hand, they are fingerprint magnets. I've held it for a grand total of 40 seconds, and I'm already seeing some fingerprints. So that's their big call, big BlackBerry key back and in. So that's, you know, that's there as well. Trackpad. So let's have a look real quick just at BlackBerry 6 just to get some ideas. You know, like I said, it's the first non-touchscreen BlackBerry 6. So I want to look at some things like the call log, you know, since there's no touch input. So you can see there's the call log, and you can dial from that front. And the typical menu comes with Sprint installed programs like Sprint Zone, Sprint Navigation. Let's see if it comes with Sprint TV. It's probably in the entertainment or media folder. Yeah, Sprint TV, Sprint Music Store, and NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Actually, out of the box, this trackpad's a little jumpy. I have a feeling I have to turn down the sensitivity a little bit on that, but Slacker Radio in there as well. And then, of course, Facebook and Twitter, RIM's Facebook and Twitter applications. YouTube, does anybody actually use MySpace anymore? But if they do, MySpace is installed on there as well. Let's have a look at the games. Brick Breaker, classic favorite, and Word Mole, my personal favorite. When I like to feel smart, I play Word Mole. And then I get to like level 5 and fail. So much more coverage to come on the BlackBerry Style 9670 with Sprint on PhoneDog.com. Of course, we'll have first impressions reviews, both written and video, and more to come in the coming days. More to come in the coming days. Say that 3 times fast. In the meantime, like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/PhoneDog. We're pretty cool people. We have editor chats. We're on there a lot, so if you want to talk to us personally, we're definitely there. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, PhoneDog_Aaron. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.